Okay. Initial ads are over. Time to get to work. Okay. Boss number 2. Some duplicate mechanics here, by the way I'm organizing it. I will probably... This probably won't take as long as it looks like it will. We'll have to scan it for private auras, though. Sound cannon. That was on this fight, right? No static charge. Sound. Not this boss. Let's see here. Overloaded rockets. Scrap bomb. Galvanized spite. I don't see any private auras in this boss outright, but they could be added later. Okay. More energy-based mechanics. Energy is Blizzard's new thing they like to default to, because it's their way of making boss mod timers less mandatory, because you have a visible timer via the energy bar. It's not actually time-based, but it is visual-based. I think ultimately, as they work towards breaking boss mods, they're going to move towards most mechanics being energy-based, at least most ultimates being energy-based. But timers will still always be superior if they're possible. Even if they take out the combat log, as long as you can use scheduling, there will always be boss mod timers. They'll just be a pain in the ass. Which is why I worry about what they're going to do in 11.1. I still wish they'd make a public announcement about it so we know and can get feedback on it. In case it's the wrong approach, because they might do something stupid like disable the combat log without even realizing that won't break boss mods at all. All it's going to break is damage meters or other things of that nature. Like they tend to break what they're not. They tend to break something that they're not trying to break, without actually breaking what they do want to break. Like private auras didn't actually break a thing. People just made macros and called it a day. Okay. I guess we're starting with the ultimate first. It's the first thing in the combat log. So let's just throw out big heals and dodge waves. Okay. Very simple ultimate. Move this over here. Scan the database for Colossal Clash. What do you want, cat? Meow. Oh, look at all those spells. They probably had to do some nasty scripting to make that mechanic work. Okay, here we go then. Let's look at everything. Open everything. It'd be annoying to figure out where the activation spell is. Okay. A lot of tabs. This is a hidden aura and script. That won't be useful. Same with that. And that. And that. Channeled 1 second. This could be the activation cast. So can this. This could be activation using spell aura applied. That's a damage ID. That's not an activation. Same with that one. Backend script. Backend script. That could be an activation. And a buff. Aura is hidden though, so it's not reusable. Same with that one. Hidden aura cast won't be usable. Hidden aura. Hidden aura. Here's another potential buff with another duration. And that one as well. Another hidden aura. This could be another buff. So now we gotta narrow it down. Of these 6 spell IDs, which one's the most likely candidate? It has no duration, so I'll scrap that one. These have durations. This one has an off duration, so I'm going to scrap that and keep the 20-second ones that match the tooltip. Which one's the journal link? That one. Oh, that one actually likes the 23-second one. It could be 23 seconds because of a 3-second wind up before it actually starts doing anything. This might be the activation, but these might be the buffs that each boss get. There's 2 bosses fighting. They probably have it scripted so each spell ID goes to one of the 2 bosses. I would surmise these aren't used either. These are probably, well, they probably are used. This is probably the cast. The bosses, each boss probably casts this from the jump down. So here's how I think this is coded. This activates first. Then each boss casts one of these. 2 bosses each have their own spell ID. Then they land in the arena. Then they get these 2 buffs. Each boss again is their own spell ID. So I think all 5 of these spells are the activation. That's how I surmise. Interesting. Yeah, this is I see why they have 2 different spell IDs. Because one boss is casting the zap bolts, and the other boss is casting the fiery waves. And this, again, this is just 2 different bosses jumping into the arena. So the activation, logically, would be to use this. But if it's not in the combat log, use these as fallback. Because these will definitely be in the combat log. Using spell aura applied. Okay. So we'll use this spell ID for activation. And also we'll use this for all the tooltips. Oops. Mod VB crash count. The other stuff, I'll work on that. Let's see here. Let's see, I'll give it a dodge count. Special warn. Colossal Clash. Okay, and it's a phase, really. So I'll make it a 6. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, I'm gonna do the initial AI timer. You got it. I'll fill this in. You got it. Well, you don't got it. Not quite yet. Let's move this out for now. Okay. It's preliminary stuff, but I don't think that's enough. I think I need to use these. These might be used. I'm gonna note that their existence in case I need them. Note. Possibly use these two. These will definitely be used. If not for the phase start, the phase end, using spell aura removed. So without a doubt, we will be using this and this. A comma there. That spell ID. That spell ID. All right. Let's see here. Zaps. Waves. And I'll actually add which NPC is doing each. When I know more. Oh, it says right here, Torque calls down lightning. So that's what I know. That actually perfect. That tells me who's who. Torque zaps. And Florendo. Who be that? Hello, Unhalted. Okay, this should work for phase detection. I'm going to go ahead and put a redundant trigger in here too. Yep. In case this doesn't work, this definitely will. Oop, no, stop it. Okay, this one's actually watch step and watch wave. I wonder if I should do both. No one put a note down there. To do fine-tune crash audio to match watch wave instead if it's more prominent than the lightning bolts. Interesting mechanic. Blistering Spite or Galvanized Spite? Are any of the Spites private auras? Spite. No. I'm gonna have to warn for that those 2 debuffs on Mythic for sure. Let's clean up those spells. Might as well add the Mythic mechanic now. Let's open these. Are these debuffs? Nope. Maybe. Journal isn't always linked to the right spell IDs. That's why I gotta do a whole database search. Blistering Spite. This already got fucked up. I wish Valve would fix that bug. Okay. Let's check all these. Trigger missile. Periodic damage. Nope. Blistering Spite used by other mechanics? Oh, it is. I see. This is fucking the fire elemental boss all over again. It's basically 4 horsemen mechanic, just with 2 of them. So the raid has to separate. The difference is the toys make people switch sides. Or kind of fuck it up a little bit. So the raids got to split here. Looks like it continues to do zap bolts during his normal phase on Mythic. What about this one? I gotta figure out how I want to handle Blistering Spite in DBM. The thing is, I don't know what APIs are going to break yet. If they break chat bubbles or setting mic icons, then there's really nothing for me to do, except for maybe showing info frame. Again, it's one of those things where I could spend an hour engineering something that won't even be useful because it'll be broken when the patch comes out. So really, I just add a note to the mod that says, to do, add something for Spite if it's still possible in 11.1. Right now, it's up in air if we can use icons or chat bubbles. I think we need to add a personal stack counter, though. That's it. That's the stack and debuff for blistering. And that's the stack and counter for galvanized. So we need a stack counter. That shouldn't still be open. Go away. Move that over there. Wildhide still gives invalid spell data, so I'm gonna ignore that. How much damage does it really do? Music change. Lost the cap to my drink. Oh well. Why is it scanning the whole work? I hate that's one bug that annoys me. It scans the entire workspace anytime I change like one character in this file. As if the other files change somehow. Eats a lot of CPU needlessly. Okay, I need a good example from this raid. Let's see here. Maybe this one? No. This one. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. I won't use a special warning yet. Do more. I'm gonna change this. Do more despite when we know swap stacks other factors. If that's how I did that. I probably don't even well, maybe I will do it that way. They play how often? Every 5 seconds. I don't think I want to announce every 5 seconds. I think it'd be better to announce every 10 seconds, every 2 stacks. It'd be a more logical choice. I'm not going to use really this as an example, but let's get apply dose activated in there. I'll be using that. Let's start with blistering. I might not want to implement that yet. I might want to put it... First, I'm going to section the mod up a little bit. First header, general. I'm not going to do anything with this yet, like at all. This will be used, just not yet. What are you bitching about? Oh. There. I will grab the spell IDs though. No, you dumb fuck. So just cut that. Blistering. Searing, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. No, galvanized. There, I'll at least get that templated. But I will do more with it later. It's just so I can close these tabs. Well, this might have a timer. I might be able to get a timer for this if I figure out the scripted event for it. I will look for it. I saw one spell there. But yeah, oh god, Blizzard. Fuck me. This isn't gonna help me at all. Let's look at them all. Let's go deep diving. Here we go. Now this one, this one. Triggers a spell that doesn't exist. Jump charge. Aura is hidden, can't be reflected. Ignores line of sight, so they already thought of this stuff. But each toy type has a script, so it's gonna be ugly. Spell summon, this might be very useful. Very, very useful. I'll keep that one. This one acts as a tooltip. I'll keep that for now. Ugh. Another spell summon. Another spell summon. This is likely the event we'll use for a timer. Be a unit spellcast succeeded event. Move this over here. So we got 3 different NPC IDs. Actually, these 2 are the same. They exist. They last for 10 seconds. My prediction. When a spell cast succeeded, this spell ID will be what we use for a timer. Just based on my experience. But we will use this, not that one. This one for the tooltip. Local timer. Tiny tussle. L DBM. Common. L. Mythic. Icon. If self is mythic, then very good. It's just mod BB hustle count. Tiny tussle. Count. And self anti-spam 5-2. Okay, very good. This ID might be used too, but I'm going to go with my gut and script it off this one. Maybe not, I don't know. What do they link here? Which one? This one? I'm going to put it back up here too. There. It could be either one of those events. That's all I'm going to do with that for now. I'll have to see it on Mythic to refine it. Okay, they can't be near each other. Simple mechanic. I'll add tracking on nameplates for this, so you know you're far enough away from each other. I don't have an example with let's see here. That's exactly what I need right there. I need that as well. Nameplate on raised guard. There, now make it. You'll be able to see very obviously when the bosses are too close to each other. The giant nameplate icon. Hang on a second. Okay. Wonder if you might be able to see Missy over there in the corner. Okay, that pretty much covers that mechanic. Okay. They don't die at the same time. They get this. Basic raid split mechanic. I should announce when this happens. If it happens, not a problem. Applied dose. In fact, I'll use this right now for that. Boss. King of Carnage. Can't even get this right. Come on now. No desk name, just amount. In fact, there's no reason to localize it in this manner either. I could just go like that. Alright. That covers the general section. Now we're on to the boss mechanics. Don't you dare! Meow! Let's prepare the next section. Let's prepare a timer separator line. Won't be one up here. I gotta open that file. Journal section. Time for a flashbang. Sorry. There you are. There's your ID number. Why the hell did you open that? Go away. Okay, got his section header ready. Now let's prepare his spells. First, Blistering Spite. Blistering Spite. This one. Player. Okay. I still think I'll announce this every 2 stacks. And maybe not announce the first. Every 2 stacks starting at 4, maybe? I'll code it that way to start with. Every 2 stacks starting at 4. So I will go with the logic here. Here's player. Local amount equals args amount or 1. If amount greater than 4, you're kind of on the right idea, but there's more to it than that. Amount greater than 4 and amount divisible by 2, then there. You'll announce 4, 6, 8, etc. And you should already know what I'm going to do here, because I'm going to do the same thing. Clone it. Local. Are you fucking dumb, Copilot? I have it labeled. Well, I guess I didn't create that object yet, so that's fair. That's fair. I don't actually have an object for it yet. First mechanic is added. Next, scrap bombs. A meteor effect. Oh boy, I wonder what boss is like this, where you split the raid in 2, and one of the 2 bosses has a meteor. They've never done this before. What was that name of that boss anyway? Let's see here. Dragonflight. Crucible. Amalgamation chamber, that's it. Okay. That's what I wanted. Just wanted PTR, I could be a smartass. DBM add message. Amalgamation chamber was merely a setback. Enclosed Silken Court. Ah. We gotta research Scrap Bomb. Let's find different spell IDs for this. Yes, that also has a dozen IDs, because why wouldn't it? Let's continue the research. Found a cast ID. That's not what I need. Trigger missile. Server-side script. 1 target at a time. That makes sense as a meteor that needs soaking. If it was 2 at a time, that'd be kind of shit. Trigger missile. Damage event. Damage event. Trigger missile. Damage event. Damage event. Cast. Spell summon. It doesn't target a player, it summons a script bunny in the world. Okay. add a note for it in case we can mark it. To do possible auto marking for scrap bomb using that if auto marking is still possible in 11.1. But for now, this is the only one we need. This will give us the timer and the alert that one is coming. Yarr. Local special warn, scrap bomb, soak. No. Soak count. Oh, you get the idea of the word soak in its full name. Mod. Well, hold on, let's see here. Flarendo. Mod BB scrap bomb count. All right. Local timer. Scrap bomb. Yes, yes. What journal icon do you give it? None whatsoever. Molten phlegm. Two targets within 10 yards. That's gonna be a forced boss swap. If I can't soak 2 in a row due to this debuff, I have to look it up because I don't actually have it here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, wait. Interesting. They all drop a pool. So it's not a forced swap. I thought it'd be something that's stacked or something. This is a pretty straightforward boss, though. I'm actually going to whip to this. I'll have this boss. I'll have this boss mod done in 30 minutes, give or take. Not soak, boss, you dumb fuck. It's not an audio that's valid. Help. Soak. You know what? I'm gonna have to get fancy with this shit again. God damn it. Good thing I've done this before. Dragonflight. Show me the way. DBM Dragonflight. Raids. Avarice. Amalgamation. I gotta copy this whole fucking shit. Good thing this boss is pretty much a copy and paste of an existing boss. So I can do the same thing in DBM. Copy and paste code from an existing boss. So simple. Okay. Near Flare. This one's gonna be near, what the fuck's the other boss's name? Torque. your flare. I don't know your creature ID yet. That's gonna be a problem. Flare. Endo. From... Not Tor. Okay, both set to true on combat start. Yes, I'll do that. Now the function needs to be scheduled on combat start, right? Yeah, here we are. It'll activate the code up there. Currently, I'm gonna have to do some, Flare is only gonna have scrap bombs so far. Let's...
You are up.
Why, Algalon? These don't exist yet. There, this mostly functional except for I don't have enough data yet. I don't have the actual creature IDs for these yet. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To do. Plus creature IDs are critical to completing the mod's functionality. And then the way the warnings work is they only warn you if you're near the appropriate boss, the caster. So here's where I get to get fancy. The bomb, the count will increment, the timer will show, but the alerts will only be for those near the boss. Then okay. Why did I close it? I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Hard open it. Not done yet. I also got to do something else on combat start. I got to reset that timer status. The reset fades. Yum yum yum. 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 I'm just starting a boss timer yet. Hold on a second. It's not a count timer right now, so I gotta move that out. And same goes for this. I'm gonna have to right now there's no counts. There's no count to okay. This should handle most of the templating. The rest should be move quicker. Good thing I've done this before. Had a boss mod already exampled. The guild is doing mythic 10s. Yeah, I need to get those. I need to get all my teleports before season 2 starts. I gotta find someone to do a nice carry for me. What is it? Meow? Meow? Oh, that I'm getting that fucking. I don't know why OBS does this. I got delete the camera source and re-add it whenever it decides to invert it upside down. No fucking idea why it does this shit. It's this bug was introduced in OBS 31. I don't know what they did to break this, but I have to delete the camera source and re-add it pretty much every time I launch the damn app because it just flips upside down. If only there was a button where I could just say rotate the camera, you flipped upside down for no fucking reason. But there isn't. Yeah, it flips the whole source upside down, so it doesn't matter what camera source is. I'm not in Australia, I'm in United States, East Coast. I'll fix that later. I was gonna show you the cat, but the cameras, I mean, you can kind of see the cat upside down. I'll have to report that bug to OBS, 'cause it's actually getting on my nerves. Okay. Now that I got the boss templated, I can actually work on the mechanics. Molten Pools can need a GTFO. Let's find the right spell ID for that. Not now, cat. You don't eat until 12. Yeah, I'm gonna need these too. Liquid gold. Why is that back? That's not in the Mythic Plus dungeon pool. Is this a hint that Mythic Plus is coming back? In Season 3? This is unrelated, but I need to look at this because this might actually... God damn it, I hate that bug too. Sometimes it does a click-through bug where instead of opening a new tab, it just forces it to reload the current tab. Interesting to see Molten Gold back. Anyway, that's sidetracking. I need, I don't remember what I need. Oh, Molten Pool. I searched Molten Pool and it gave me a bunch of random shit. Pool. There's only one spell ID for Molten Pool. Periodic damage. Okay, that looks right. Let's go down here. That's the wrong mod. Let's go down here. Periodic damage. Have it ready to go because every boss has this. Uncommon to GTFO. Put that spell ID in there. And that's that. There's now a GTFO for that. What are you bitching about? What 3 things are broken? Oh, I got it. Duh. There, no bugs. GTFO added for Molten Pool. But since I already have it in here, I needed this anyway. Molten Phlegm. I check all 4 spell IDs to get the right one. 10 minutes. That's not it. The spell type magic, no duration. Interesting. That one is not dispellable, but leaves a dot. That's the damage value. I need to look at the journal again. What's going on with Molten Phlegm? Upon expiration or reapplication, the pool is dropped. So you can't just keep it rolling to keep yourself from getting pools. Why is there a dispellable version and a non-dispellable version? Phlegm. If I can spell it right. Okay, let's see here. I think this is the version of the mechanic that still remains, because it mentions 30 seconds, and this one doesn't. I'm gonna add a note about this one existing, though. To do, see if that still exists, or if only the 30-second non-dispellable version remains. We'll use this version because it's the one referenced in the journal. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Mouse pad keeps sliding off the damn thing. Okay, the next mechanic. Local special one. Molten. Phlegm. Oh, it actually guessed it as a magic dispel. Oh, because of the note I put up there. Nil. Move away. Local. Yell. Molten Phlegm. Actually, no, it doesn't need that. Fades. Short. Fades, yell. Which might not be possible, but we'll see. Verify the spell ID again. Yep, that's the correct one. Else if spell ID equals that. And args this player, then Propod's thinking. You dumb fuck. First 3 lines are right, the rest is some made up garbage. The content object automatically handles the scheduling. And this is going to be delay too. Schedule. $25. Schedule a voice. 25. There. But it gets removed early, obviously we do some canceling. Cancel. Cancel voice. No args. There we are. That handles molten phlegm. Let's give it a difficulty icon. Excellent. The heroic mechanic's been added to Scrap Bomb. Blast Burn Roar Cannon. Is it a private aura? Negatory. Now let's research this spell. See if we can find any targeting debuffs for it. Look at all those scripts. Time for a music change. I've been AFK there long enough. Actually, music here might be fine. No, it wasn't the track I was looking for. No. I want to go to do a Firewatch Tower. Or this town down here. That'll work too. Except for the inn. I don't want to go in the inn. Back to research. We got them all open. Yep. Charging up. Okay, that's useless. Useless. Yeah, this is the damage ID. This is why raids lag. It ticks every 0.1 seconds. Like, really? Channeled. Initial cast. Let's get rid of that. Charging up. Obliterated. Debuff if a player gets hit, I think. Useless. Charging up 8 seconds. I don't know if there's a targeting debuff for this. This one, maybe. The precast and the debuff. Secondary trigger. This is the pre-target debuff on a player. I need this ability, and that's it. You don't matter. I got the info I need. We will prepare this mechanic next. We'll start with the ability or the thing I'm going to use for the timer. Quit your crying. Special warn. Blast burn. Roar cannon. Not interrupt. There's a count warning. Well, not quite. Actually, it's double warning. Move away if it's on you. And it's gonna be an air horn if it's on you. It's gonna be Giga, handle this shit right or kill the entire raid with it. Local special warn. No, hold on. Yell. And it's gonna have a local yell. Fades. Got it. And still local special warn. Blast burn. Roar. Other. Not taunt. You don't taunt that target. Let's see here. Dodge count. What does this person actually do to avoid it? Like the person had targets. Oh, they have 0.5 seconds to get out of the way. It targets them for 3 seconds. The cast is 3.5 seconds. So they have 0.5 seconds to dodge the laser if it's on them. Basically, have to already be moving. Basically, start running in a direction and don't stop until the laser fires. But don't run it through the raid. Amid that difficulty, there are 3 beams. Christ. I can't put this in here. Not with 3 beams. It won't work that way. I'll just have to do a target announce. That's non-filtered. Warn. Blast burn. Roar. Cannon. Four. Very good. Let's get the timer implemented first. Oh, let's see. Mod BB. Cannon. Count. Ah, ooh, ow, ooh. Missy. Here, go in the closet. Or not. Yeah, to create a timer object for this. Yep. Good. I need an icon for sure. Nil, DBM, Common. Not mythic. Deadly. I still got a cat that's antsy. So first we're dealing with the cast ID. So we're going here. Almost none of this is valid. The only thing going here is a timer. Now we need a debuff here. Close, but I have some more information here. Precise show self is mythic and 3 or 1. There we go. Why are you so restless? You stop it. You stop. You eat in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. Oh, I remember what I was going to do now. I need to cancel some things. No, not that. Not that. Not that. Just that. Okay. To do. Auto set icons on blast burn if possible. Icons will be required on for non-mythic testing anyway. And that covers that mechanic. Even mythic is covered. Launches them high into the air, huh? Good thing I'm a warrior. I'm gonna be tanking this boss for sure. I won't take fall damage. I got heroic leap and charge for that mechanic. But it is a crap ton of fire damage, which I'm not great at. I guess it depends on how often it is. I do have spell reflect and spell block. Oh, look, a fruit basket. They must have had a picture of a lady here at one point. I didn't notice this picture in here. Be careful, this picture's not safe for work. this provoke naughty thoughts? Okay, back to focus. Tank stomp. Let's get this figured out. There's only one spell ID. That makes that simple. Knockback value 245. So is lethal fall damage. Interesting to make a mechanic that has lethal fall damage. So you better be the right tank class or have a priest on the grip ready. You might be able to sidestep this actually. So I'm gonna, let's see here. I have to find out, I need to add a note for this, whether or not you can sidestep it and avoid the knockup. To do, see if you can sidestep this if you are the target of it. And I meant to paste the entire link. Because links are clickable if you hold the option or the command key on Mac OS. In any case, let's get this. I'm gonna assume initially that you can dodge it, but maybe you can't. But let's see. Local. Special warn. Eruption. Stomp. Yeah, dodge. I want to make that dodge. Count. The personal noise, because it should only be the tank that has to dodge it. Because the tank's being willy-nilly and just facing the boss towards random people. Which might happen if there's a lot of other shit going on, like lasers going pew-pew and having to move around to dodge lasers. I could see this maybe being in a bad place once in a while. Mod, BB, stomp, count. Local timer. Not deadly. First it's going to be a 5. Next it's going to be a tank icon. That's good. She finally relaxed over there in the corner. Excellent. I need to scope this. If self is tanking, only the tank gets on. Oh, wait, this won't work. Doesn't necessarily be boss 1. Nil. What's the arc for using a source GUID? It should be here. Args, source GUID. There. Now let's fix this up some more. Copilot's thinking. It's thinking. It's confused. Let me try to help it out. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then down here. There we go. The fades have been appropriately set. Eruption Stomp has been implemented. One boss is done. Now for the bot mechanics of the other boss. Torque the Tempest. Let's get his category information. Flashbang. Okay, get you off the screen now. Stop doing that. Okay, his option header has been created. First mechanic for you is going to be your Spite. Just down here. Galvanized. Galv. I can't remember how to spell that word. So I gotta go down here and look. I'm dumb. Galvanized. Spite. Okay. That's been activated. First mechanic implemented. Let's see. Tempest Unleashed. Let's see if I can find a script for this. That's the only spell ID there is. Okay. I'll add a note for that and move on. To do. See if that can be detected for timer purposes. Static Charge, which has 3 versions of it based on difficulty. I see. It's an anti-movement mechanic. It's the fucking mechanic from ICC. Lovely. Let's go back to the overview. Stun if you get next stacks, okay. There probably will be a cross swap at some point to reset stacks. It's basically gonna, the strategy is gonna be exactly like Amalgamation Chamber. But it might not be, depending on how often they crash, the swap might not be caused by the tanks, it might just be caused by the crash. It might be a natural swap point where you just, okay, they're doing a crash, we'll switch sides now. Static Charge is talking about a lot of spell IDs. Based on the way it's coded. I can almost guarantee it's going to be like a whole page of this. Oh yeah, I expected as much. It's exactly what I expected. Okay. Huh. Huh. Who the hell is Muggsy? Oh, unrelated static charge. Cancel aura, cancel aura. It's a script that removes it. This is the stun if you fuck up the mechanic. I'll probably need more than that, maybe. Script. That's unrelated. That's useless. Useless. Also related to Muggsy. Different boss. Power burn script. Mythic value is not in here. Maybe that value is 10 on Mythic. And 1 in the other ones. This is useful. That's the debuff. I'm gonna find a clean way to track the players. Maybe use the alt power bar. This will tell me what it gives. Total power. Yeah, it gives power. Just gonna use the alt power bar. Not related. Okay. I think I just need to create alt power bar for this. I'm gonna have to wait for transcriptor for it. To do info frame for static charge alt power. There's an actual cast here, okay. That I need to know. Yeah, I'm not gonna code this blind. I don't want to waste too much time on this mechanic. Because if I waste time on it and I do it wrong, then it was just a colossal waste of time. I'm gonna give it a count or an AI timer and call it a day. I need to get more information on how it works. Figure out accuracy of how it works. Then also create personal alert if stack's too high. I can almost guarantee it's alt power. I might even dry code it anyway, because it will make or break the success of the fight on the PTR. Local timer static charge cooldown. Mod VB static charge count. Oh, I didn't put it up here yet. All right, now I need to put this in here as well. That's going to be your first timer. Excellent. The fading has been added. This one is going pretty fast. I will give it that. The longest part was just templating, you know, all the stuff I needed, like the timer fading. This one's basically Amalgamation Chamber 2.0. Two buses have to be kept apart. They have to be swapped occasionally. There's a meteor soak. Similar stuff to dodge, like fire beams and stuff. There was very much a lot of parallel to Amalgamation Chamber, which meant a lot of copy and paste code. Okay. This mechanic is going to make it very interesting. I haven't needed unit power for a long time. This would be like the first boss that uses the alternate power bar in like 2 expansions. So let's see, we're going to get a good example. Unit power update. Bethelak? No. Black Hand? No, that's for the boss tracking. Jaina? Did I use it on the player? Unit power update. I did use it on the player. No, it didn't. That's not for use for the player. I'll find a good example so I can just do copy and paste where appropriate. This one would for sure use it for the player. Alternate power index. Similar principle, but inverted. It's going to be that. Oops. If current power lower than last power, updates tracking. It starts at 0, not 100. I'll actually rename the variables shortly, but for now I want to just work on this. Let's use this tooltip they use here and create a warning for it. Local special warn static charge high. $75. The spell ID is this. I'll use this spell ID for now. Put on here, change this to that. Stack high. I'm going to code this a very different way than this for now. Current sanity is greater than equals 75 and less than 75. Hmm. And I'll code this differently. I might actually put an extra one in there. It's like 70, 90. What are you bitching about? Oh. This should actually go above the unit handler. Don't start again. Let's see. Now let's just rename all occurrences of sanity with charge. There we go. More appropriate variable names. Oh, and unit power update. That's actually gonna be spammy all the hell if I don't fix this right now. Player. There we go. If I hadn't done that, it'd be warning for every player in the raid. Oops. That'd be a terrible bug. Insurmountable amounts of spam. Damn, on heroic difficulty static discharge, it hits everyone near you. So that's like fucking gigafucked. I opened a rangefinder, but they already took that away. So I need to add like chat yells. Local yell static charge. Hi. Fucking. I look at different mod. Let's see, what mod was it? Laradar. Amir Jasol. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I gotta look at the custom yell code. Where is it? Not Ash. Here. This is what I'm looking for. It's a similar name anyway. Different color. Hell yeah. This is actually a smart idea. If Blizzard doesn't block it. All I gotta do is yell at the text. Perfect. With that, I'll actually add an 80 in there too. Don't be a dickwad. You know what I'm trying to do, Copilot. Don't be complicated. I don't think I have an alert for this though. Just a yell for... $70, $80, and $90. Perfect. This is some clever shit right here. People are going to make weak auras for it though and disable it in DBM though, I guarantee it. I'm the first to do it. That won't matter. They will go into DBM, turn it off, and install weak aura, does the same goddamn thing, but wastes more CPU doing it.
You are
Happens every raid.
out of time.
But anyways, my static charge handling is now amazing. They'll basically warn that this charge is imminent. If you see any player near you yelling the numbers, it means to get the fuck away from that player because they're about to explode. Unless they break chat yells. Then it's every man for himself. Because you don't have a rangefinder or chat yells, you won't know who's near you is about to pop. Maybe you will. I stuck to an info frame. I'm gonna add that too. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go all in on this shit. In the event that Blizzard breaks this, there will be a backup plan already in place. Info frame. You know what? This is perfect. That's the exact info frame I need. Praise be to Nazoth. It's literally just a copy and paste. Let's get the right spell name in there. Static charge for the info frame text. Alt power index. Sort lowest to highest? No. I want highest to lowest. How do I invert that? Is it 1? I'm gonna have to go into the info frame and figure this out. Info frame. Power type. Sort method. Sort lowest first. Sort by group ID. Sort highest first. 1. Got it. Good thing I comment my shit well, so I don't remember the code 10 years later. I can figure it out in an instant. 1 is the right number for highest. Sorting highest to lowest. That's not all. I'm going to add an option key for it. Here we are. Option, or the option key for the info frame. Perfect. You get prepared for this boss. Second boss of the raid, I'm going like all like fancy and shit. Is this just passive AoE damage or is it dodgeable? It doesn't really specify. The tooltip's kind of unclear. Let's look at the script to see if I can figure that out. But that's one of those tooltips where Blizzard did a shit job explaining it and it's unclear. I think it's dodgeable, maybe. I'm gonna code it as a dodge for now, and if it's wrong, I'll fix it. That's what PTRs are for. Is there any targeting spells in here? Nope. Nope. Trigger missile, zap bolt. Okay. It kind of tells me what I need to know right there. Trigger missile. This is probably a dodgeable mechanic. Death from above type nonsense. Channels for 8 seconds. Wait, there's a targeting spell, or... Hmm. It says it at all players. So if it targets all players, I don't need to worry about the targeting spell. I just need to warn all players. At least all players near that boss. Within 60 yards. So you want the bosses further than 60 yards apart. Or do you have to deal with this mechanic on both sides? Interesting. This is going to be a well-split raid. Change distance to 60. Change distance to 60. This won't function correctly anyway. When this boss is tested, if I don't get those creature IDs, the fading will be broken, and so will the alert priority. Let's get this ready. Local special warn. Thunder drum salvo. Yep, you got the idea, right? It's a dodge. A dodge count. Local timer. Not deadly. Not an AoE. Mud baby salvo count. Dude, I don't know what you're doing, but you're being stupid. Get your head out of your ass, co-pilot. You know what I'm doing. Figure it out. Figure it out. Finally. Okay, execute that in there. Wait. Near torque. I think I do need to change this range. Check boss distance. Let's go back to this code here. Now I gotta go into the range check code itself. Go back to this. Check item range. I forgot the range that's equal to... Not modules. Keep this open for a second. Range frame. There's a 60-yard range there. What item is 60 yards? This one, Soul Cannon. I need to use a 60-yard range for this boss. So, change it to 60. Got it. This spell seems to determine the range right there. If you don't want it to hit both raids, you have to be 60 yards apart. Okay, so volatile images, they fixate. Is that what the private aura here is? Fixate. No, those are crawler mines. Let's look these up and try to find the targeting spells. What was that? Oh boy. Okay, let's figure out what we can do here. Script, useless. World invisible trigger. Not promising. That's the damage ID for contact. There's a fixated spell ID. Spell summon. There's the creature IDs for it. To do any kind of marking or that. Got their creature ID anyway. There's script. Another script. 3 targets. This looks like the cast ID. So we need this spell. And this one. This one's for the timer. Local. Warn. Baltic image. Yes, yes. Local, special, warn. Voltaic image. Run. Local, timer. Yes, yes, I'm making progress. Mod VB images count. Come on, figure it out. Timer. Not start, you stupid fuck. Is it that hard to figure? Look at the code above it. Copilot. Get your head out of your ass. This does need to be added. Don't get me wrong, but it needs to be up here. You should know what goes down here. Timer. Thank you. Sometimes it fails to follow the most obvious example. Will you get it right here? No. What about here? Timer. There we go. There we go. That handles the fade code. And initial cast. Now for the repeat cast. Okay, autofill that, Copilot. No. No. Better. The other stuff will go on targeting mechanics. It will go here. Display tells us who it's on. Okay. LSIP spell ID equals that. Then oh, you figured that out. Precise show. 3 targets. I need a fixate nameplate aura. Perfect example would be I have no idea. Who has a fixate recently? Fixate. Yeah, alright, that's right. This had a fixate. Fixate. Nameplate aura fixate. Okay. Very good. For self options there. Okay, edit that. Conditional. What does that arg mean? Is priority. Duration. Hold on. GUID. Unit. Spell ID. Nil. 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 Am I forcing DBM on that? Or do I have to arg wrong? Spell ID. 1, 2. I don't want to force DBM on that. I don't even know why I'm forcing DBM on it at all. That probably wasn't intentional. Wait, no, I counted the args wrong. Nil. True, it was set the priority, but why did I count the ill? I don't know how I miscounted the args. Well, trust the lower language server and not my math. Apparently I'm dumb and can't math, so I'll just ignore that. Okay, nameplate on the fixate. Yeah, I taught myself the code. Definitely went overachiever on this boss. This boss is probably going to prove to be so easy, and I went like feature complete on it. So if you don't have active mitigation up, this will hurt with a dot. So basically, all this is a big ass defensive warning, and that's it. And then this boss mod's done. Easy peasy. I think I'm probably only gonna need one spell ID though. Yeah, that's damage. The dot, fucking up, and the cast. Coefficients. Mythic is 100%. Raid Finder is only 70%. Normal is 80, and Heroic is 90%. I feel like that's not going to make a huge difference. I don't like the most difference is whether the tank knows how to hit shield block or not. Local. Lightning. Oops. Special warn. Lightning bash. Defensive. There we go. I tricked you. Let's get rid of that extra word. Local timer. You're so fucking dumb. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's actually right. Tank. Healer only. This one is everyone because this frontal can hit people that aren't a tank. Okay, now let's get this in. The last count 2. Mod VB bash count. Let's start putting this in. Oh, you got that right. Bravo, you perfectly executed all of the implementations on that automatically. There's one thing left to do that I forgot about. I had no for it. To do. Do timers reset when bosses feud in the middle. Basically is I'm gonna assume they do with my base logic and add implementation for it. The crash. Stop all timers. But typing this, a Copilot was like, oh, that's easy. Yeah, put it here too, though, because I don't know which one's the right trigger yet. Now, restart all timers. Okay, Copilot. You know what I'm doing. Make it so. But I need to put 2s in here. I'm not going to use the same initial AI timers as the pull. I want to do one more thing, though. I want to get the names in there right. Oops, that's not it. I want to actually tidy this up in the commenting. Flare. Torque. Okay. The only thing I need is the creature IDs for this boss, which would be very difficult to find. Unless, wait. Let's go back to the crash IDs again to make sure I didn't miss something obvious. If there's any spell that will tell me the creature IDs for this boss, it's going to be this one. If I spell it right. Space. Mecha RP. Give me their creature ID. Can't get their creature ID this way. I'm just going to wait for a while. I have to data mine it when the next build comes out. Because they have no creature IDs in their database yet. By the way, this mod is done. It's pretty substantial dry code for the first boss. Handles mythic, handles the boss spreading. It's got info frames, it's got nameplates. Fancy chat bubbles. It's got everything that it could possibly have. Okay. Make it so. Add full Deuter dry code. You know what? I don't even think I added my usual tracker for this stuff yet. I gotta get the template up. Nearbar Palace support. This. I'm gonna take this template. New. Gotta make sure I'm tracking this. Undermine support. Let's get all boss names correct. Something failed. Why did you fail? How did you fail? It was passed locally. You're lying. Undefined global? You're so full of shit. That's a valid global and you fucking know it. That should be defined in the WoW API extension. It's defined locally here.
You are out of time.
Well, it's not defined. I don't know why it's not defined. It's supposed to be defined. It's valid global. Fucking dumb. I'll even prove it right now. Alt power index. In-game dump. It should return 10. Telling me I don't know my shit. It's a valid global. Get off my dick. I gotta educate the Lua language server. Let me fix this. Yeah, a lot of time is spent here. Okay. Let's fix this problem. Definitions. Extra defines. Teach Lua Ellis to be less dumb and accept that as valid global. That should solve that problem once I rerun the script. Hang on a second here. Let's continue on this though. One-armed bandit. Mug sees another boss in the raid with the same ability name as someone else because they're so bad at making unique goblin spell names. You're the one with the crawler mines. I got it. You've got private auras. There we go. Add a new ticket. I need to uncheck everything. Except for the ones that are irrelevant. Okay, might be faster to do it this way now. Edit. There. Labels. Feature. Medium priority. View. Rerun failed jobs. Yep, it now knows its value is 10. I defined it in the language server, and the CI on the server Now passes. Most excellent. I trained it to know that global. Okay. And with that, I'm satisfied with my quota of 1 boss mod per day. The boss mods will get harder and take longer. This one took about 2 hours. The next one will take probably about 2.5. Then it's going to take 3 hours and so forth. So get to the last boss, which will probably take like a whole 8-hour stream minimum. So I'm doing the easy ones first because they're likely to be the ones that are tested first. Not because I just want to do the easy ones first. Because worst case scenario, I don't get all 8 done in time. I want to at least have the ones done that I think they're going to test the first week. And then the ones they test the second week will probably be the last 2 bosses. And I'll have an extra 5 days to get those in order. If they're not done yet. So I certainly try to stay on top of my grueling schedule of trying to prepare. Let's see. I don't think I really have anything else to do tonight. There's no beef achievement up that I'm aware of. This one's still not up. It'd be nice to get a Mythic 10 in before reset, though. I just don't know if anyone would be willing to carry a tank that's not really geared to do a 10. And if it's not a 10, there's no point in doing one at all, because that heroic gear is just completely useless. Otherwise, my Great Vault is once again going to be, well, useless. I don't need any more sockets, so I'll really just pick up gold. I know, Missy. I'll be right with you. I think it's time to call it a night, probably, on this. And tomorrow, I'll have to start a little bit earlier to give myself more time for the next boss mod, because I think it's going to start taking a little longer now. The first 2 were the easiest. The next 2 will be a little longer, and then after that, it's a shit show. Once I get to the first 4 freebies. And to end the stream, we will once again admire this not safe for work fruit bowl. Good night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow, probably.